Alabama, Rama Jamma, Yellow Hammer, give 'em hell.
There we go. We are all good in this Crimson Hood. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Gonna wait a second and get some people in here. But anyways, let's just dive into it. We got to take on Missouri. It's homecoming. It's going to be a home game. Um, as far as this game goes, I'm excited for it. You know, homecoming games are always fun. I'll be out there, not going to the game. More likely, I'll be down there and at working, staying busy as always. But it's going to be a fun weekend. I'm looking forward to it. And let's go. Let's have a get right game. I was hoping our get right game would be against Tennessee, but we didn't get right. So we got to get right for Missouri. At this point, hey, I'm not overlooking any opponent that we play. To be honest with you, I'm just not. Um, let's see here. So we have Missouri 6-1. That one loss to Texas A&M. That's pretty much all they got. Pretty healthy record for them so far. Ours has taken quite a dent with a hefty 5-2 Alabama Crimson Tide, heading back into Bryant-Denny Stadium for another matchup. Man, I'm ready to see some Alabama football. I don't know what this guy. I don't think this is the Nick that we like. Is it the Nick we like? It's not old Saint Nick. It surely isn't him. It's our offensive coordinator. And I'm not grilling him. I'm not gonna do that, you know. But man, iron out the kinks while you're here, please. Uh, thoughts on last week's game? We should have been seeing a little bit more of this guy. And this guy. But this guy, not that guy, but this guy keeps throwing the ball to this guy. And this guy's great. He's awesome. He is fucking incredible. But not so good if he's not open. He's not so good if he's covered. And this guy's just spamming the ball to my boy Ryan Williams all night when this guy was open. So many a times. Especially this guy. But what can you do? Alabama, look at our quarterback, right? Jalen Milroe hasn't looked like the same player who dismantled Georgia in the first half at the end of September. Um, that night, he completed 27 out of 33 passes, 81.8% or whatever, for 2 touchdowns and 1 interception with a 98.8 passing rate. So that 1 interception wasn't even really Milroe's fault. It bounced off the tight end C.J. Dupree's hands. Each game since then, Milroe has distanced himself from that performance. He went from looking like I thought, I'm not going to. Some people would say, "Oh, yeah, Heisman Trophy favorite." Kind of did against the Bulldogs. I mean, surely you thought if he was going to keep looking like that, then surely Heisman Trophy favorite. But 3 weeks later, a quarterback who has appeared not near as comfortable or confident, Milroe has thrown 5 interceptions over the last 3 games, uh, including 2 in that 24-17 loss to Tennessee on Saturday at Neyland Stadium. The second came. Look, dude. The second one came on the final drive to clinch the game for the Vols. Milroe completed 25 out of 24 passes, 55.6% for 39 yards. 1 touchdown with 2 interceptions against Tennessee. Look, dude, his quarterback rating was a 65.3, also rushed for 11 yards and 14 carries and no scores. This season, that was Milroe's worst completion percentage in the second straight game with 2 interceptions. And the first game without. Look, I'm not roasting our boy. I'm not up here, I just, man, take off, man. Hand it to this guy. What do they say? Run the damn ball. Run it. And I hope we see more of that. I don't think it'll be a problem against Mizzou, so we're gonna see more of that. Um, damn it, son. But we're gonna be okay, Alabama Nation. Ty Simpson, anybody? Have you heard of him? He's been waiting for a shot. Certainly, he's ready for it. No way they're gonna bench Milroe. He's in his last year. They're gonna let him play it out as they should. I mean, why would they bench him? Who knows? They might if he keeps playing like crap. Just gonna say it flat out. But surely he can't play any worse than that. Knock on wood. What's up, Matt Doomit? What's up, Amata? Talking a little bit of Alabama football here as we head into the Mizzou game. If you're just now tuning in, it is our homecoming game as we host Missouri. Good old Mizzou. Just bring a kazoo. Better than freaking cowbells. I don't even want to talk about that right now. We're going to have a exciting week of college football. A lot of great games. Looking forward to them. Let's go over some, shall we? I know one I'm really looking forward to is that Florida State Miami game. Not. I mean, Miami's going to obviously beat Florida State. Tomorrow we got Syracuse, Pitt, Boise State takes on New Mexico. No, they play fucking Nevada. Oh, they play Las Vegas. Okay. No one cares about that game. I don't. Sorry for anyone who does care about that game. I really don't. Um, Notre Dame, Navy, Oklahoma, Ole Miss. That would be a pretty good one. See what the Lane train can do. Washington, Indiana. Uh, Fucking Indiana's just to think about it. The thought that Indiana is ranked higher than us. It's fucking. I want to wake up from this nightmare. But it's just that kind of year, man. First season coaching staff, you know, players from a past coach that I mean, it's going to work itself out. DeBoer's going to get what he wants because he knows what he can work with, but he's got to get it first. And I don't think this team is quite it right now. I mean, yeah, it is. It's hard to coach in the SEC, Matt. It's a hellacious conference. Um, but still, I mean, it's no excuse. I mean, I'm not a person of excuses. We played like soft shit, and we got beat for it. And hopefully, you know, like they say, pressure makes diamonds. So, and we pumped out a lot of diamonds. So, I'm not I'm not going to be worried about that. We got some stud left in us. Um, it's just going to be a while before we find it, unfortunately. Um, Texas Vandy, hey, watch out, Texas. No shit, Texas. Uh, I don't think they'll have a problem with Vandy. Just saying. LSU, Texas A&M. That's a 6:30 game. Pennsylvania, Penn State versus Wisconsin, Kansas State, BYU, UFC. That would be a pretty good one right there. Illinois, Oregon, or whatever that one. I think. SMU, Duke. I mean, got some good games. That we do. But these guys, you know, they're missing an extra person right there next to them. One more key coach that'll help them win and succeed. Coach RJT right here. Hire me. Hire me, Alabama. I can come up with some schemes. We'll scheme that shit up one time, like Law Tide says one time. Shout out to him. Shout out to Law Tide. If you guys haven't seen his video, he posted one today, so go check that out. I thought I'd just make this a stream, honestly. Uh, do we? I don't even think we have a bye week after this game, do we? Things I should know and keep track of. Oh, we do. Yeah, we do. Before we play LSU, that's going to be a much needed bye week. Let's land that bird right there and let's fix her up because she's taking some damage. That we got to fix our ship and our shit, for sure. If we want to go to the ship, we can win out the rest of our games. Hey, I'll be a happy camper. But only thing you can really do right now as an Alabama fan is just support this team, this new way of coaching, this new era of the power of the transitional process is not always pretty. It's kind of ugly sometimes, especially when you got all this NIL stuff going on and everything else, and just everything's weird. And you know, got to just ride with it, man. That's what I signed up for. I'm roll tide or die, baby. So, tough times coming. You know, we're ready for them. But I mean, shit, man, people had us already at 10-2 this season, anyways. So let's just hope those only the only 2 losses we got. That's what I've been saying. But might sneak in a third one in there somewhere. I hope not, but it might be possible. Might be possible. That's right, Coach RJT one time. I gotta go have a talk with this guy. He was out there showing his ass in the game. Showing his fucking ass. And not with class. Great player, but shitty attitude. Not saying now, I don't think it would. I don't think honestly it would have cost us the game. Just a stupid 5-yard penalty. But what if it did? It didn't. But what if it did? No, it doesn't. I mean, come on, man. I love you, K Law, but you just got to do better, buddy. So this man's gonna have a bye week coming up after this Mizzou game to work on this Crimson Tide. I'm very much grateful we're getting it. That's a week we can work on getting back to the fundamentals, getting back to the standard. And you might ask yourself, define standard. What's the standard? You really want to know what that standard is. A great man named Nick Saban once said, dominate every play of the game. Make their asses quit. That's what we need right now, Alabama Nation. We need to make their asses quit. Can only do it for so many years before it fizzles out, but you gotta get it back. Dominate every play. Every play, dominate for 60 minutes in the game. That's the standard. Those are the fundamentals, baby. You know, that's all it is. That's all it takes. Maybe a polo shirt for you. I mean, I don't really care what the guy wears, but man, just coach. You know, get this guy next to you, Debo, and beat him over the head with something. No, I'm just kidding. But no, man, work together, man. Communicate. Communication is key. Let's get on. Let's work these kinks out because it ain't nothing but a thing. Look how we played against Georgia. Look how we played against Wisconsin. It's there. It's there. We're just not utilizing it, and it's different. And we're not going to find the way. I guess obviously uh, to utilize it anytime soon, but eh, with a bye week coming up and all that, I think it might be manageable. So let's just hope we win out the rest of this season, Alabama Nation. Let's just cheer on this Alabama Crimson Tide, get up on our feet, and fucking cheer for 4 quarters, 60 minutes in the game. They're out there putting their blood, sweat, and tears out there on the field for 4 quarters, 60 minutes in the game. It's easy for us to get up on here and criticize. We're not down there in the trenches, you know, busting our ass for it like they are. But damn, it's frustrating to see this guy wide open. Wide open. You know? And balls getting thrown to this guy who's great. He's fucking awesome. But not so awesome when he's covered and not open. You know? This isn't NCAA football 25. Quit spamming the ball. Quit spamming the ball to B. Press Y for Dupree. How's that? Come on, Milrow. I believe in you, son. You got it, boy. You got it. You're a fine young man. You've done some hellacious things for this team. Keep on. I'm keeping it real. Keeping it real. You got to work. You got to work. Shout out to Germ. Fucking workhorse. He's a workhorse. Shout out to him. He's a beast. And I'm just glad we got him on our offense. Well, guys, that's pretty much all I got. We got Mizzou. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, at this point, I'm not overlooking any team at this point. Let's just go out there and dominate every play for 60 minutes, 4 quarters in a game. And that being said, roll tide, everybody out there in the Alabama Nation. And enjoy the weekend. Let's cheer on this Crimson Tide. And let's enjoy some college football. And y'all will hit that like on the way out. And share me out. And come on back. We'll have plenty more for you. Peace out.